Well, good morning, Herr Franklin. I did not expect to find you at this exhibit.
Well, of course, Albert. I am here to view Da Vinci's paintings. A true polymath he was.
Math polynomials was never my best subject in school.
No, you old coot. A polymath is a Renaissance man. Someone learned in many subjects. You are certainly no Einstein.
Okay, smart fella. E equals mc square. I bet you do not know what that means.
That sounds relatively complex, yet elegantly simple at the same time. Something to do with energy and mass, I do suppose. But you are ahead of my time, Herr Einstein. By the by, here is something you must always remember. Beware of the young doctor and the old barber. It appears to me that you have visited an old barber.
At least I do not where are we, Mr. Franklin.
Very funny, Al. Powdered wigs are the style of my day, and I am quite proud of this one in particular. And please, I prefer to be called Poor Richard. You know, of almanac fame.
Never heard of it. But if you have a copy, I would like to read that almanac of which you speak. If I can just locate my bifocals.
I invented those, you know.
Invented what, my dear friend?
Bifocals. Your reading glasses. I invented them, along with many other very practical things.
Now, that is quite revolutionary. But really, fine sir. To call yourself a polymath, a Renaissance man. Well, inventing bifocals hardly makes you one. I suppose you are going to claim that you invented electricity too.
Well, Herr Einstein, as a matter of fact, many believe that I did. Of course, that is utter folly. I did, however, invent the lightning rod. It protects buildings against lightning strikes.
Surely, that is not enough to qualify you as a real Renaissance man.
I would not think so. And please, do not call me Shirley. My name is Ben. Other inventions of mine include the odometer, the glass harmonica, and the Franklin stove.
You mean to tell me that you invented the Franklin stove, Herr Franklin? I find the coincidence impossible to believe.
Nobody shall ever confuse you for a genius, Albert. The stove is named after me, you crazy professor. Anyway, those inventions of mine seem to be more important than one mathematical equation.
Even if that equation changed mankind's view of his relationship to the cosmos.
Slow down, hot shot. Are you telling me that E equals mc squared means something to the people who come after us? What possible practical meaning could it have?
Why yes, of course it has practical meaning. My theory led to the development of nuclear energy. And GPS systems too. Imagine all the lost drivers without the GPS.
I suppose a teacher could get lost on her way to the store or even to school without the GPS. Imagine that.
But my theory also changed the way philosophers think about the world around us. And many others too. Now that is revolutionary.
I shall concede your point. That is a very special theory indeed. I salute your great works, sir. As I often say, if everyone is thinking alike, no one is thinking at all.
Very well said, Herr Franklin. May I use that saying myself?
But of course, sir. It is clear to me now that you are also a great thinker. As you see, my dear Albert, I was much more than an inventor. I was a diplomat, a scientist, musician and satirist. Did you know that I was ambassador to France? May we?
You do impress me, Harry Franklin. You have put your stamp on many aspects of American life.
Ah yes, stamp. You have shaken the cobwebs from this old head of mine. I am reminded now that I was also the first postmaster of the United States. Indeed, the postal system was of my design.
Well, kind sir, shall we continue viewing this exhibit?
Indeed, and perhaps we shall engage in a game of chess before the evening is out.
That sounds wonderful.
But I will retire early this evening. You know what I say, early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Those are words for you to remember, Professor.
I feel. Und bitte. Auf Wiedersehen, Harry Franklin.